Imagine a world of coal smoke and wood fires, where keeping linens white was a battle against the inevitable yellowing of time. To combat this, laundresses turned to a curious, scientific trick involving the deep, saturated hues of the blue spectrum. This is the story of laundry bluing, a forgotten craft that transformed the domestic landscape through subtle chemistry and rhythmic labor. Before the advent of synthetic dyes, the primary source of bluing was indigo, a plant-based pigment known for its intense depth and historical value. The production process began with the cultivation of Indigofera tinctoria, where heavy leaves were fermented in large vats to release their hidden color. Laborers watched as the water transformed from a murky green to a vibrant, frothing blue under the heat of the sun. Once extracted, the pigment was dried into hard, brittle cakes or ground into a fine, velvet-like powder that stained everything it touched. In later centuries, Prussian blue and synthetic ultramarine replaced indigo, offering a more consistent and affordable solution for the growing middle class. These pigments were not just colors, they were the tools of a sophisticated optical illusion that redefined the standards of cleanliness. To make the bluing accessible for home use, manufacturers combined these pigments with binders like starch or clay to form small balls, squares, or rackets. These were often wrapped in small squares of muslin, tied tightly with a string, to create what was known as a blue bag. A single blue bag was swirled into the final rinse water, turning the basin a ghostly, translucent cerulean that shimmered in the light. The science behind this is fascinating yet simple. Blue and yellow are complementary colors on the color wheel. By adding a minute amount of blue pigment to yellowed fabric, the two colors neutralize each other, and the eye perceives the result as a brilliant, neutral white. This process didn't actually remove the yellow, it simply hid it, providing a visual brightness that no amount of scrubbing could achieve. Imagine the laundry room in the late 19th century, filled with the heavy scent of lye soap and the humid warmth of boiling water. The laundress would dip the muslin bag into the water, watching the blue tendrils unfurl like smoke in a clear morning sky. She would move the bag rhythmically, ensuring the pigment was perfectly dispersed to avoid the dreaded blue streaks on the precious fabric. Each piece of linen was then submerged, lifted, and gently wrung out by hand, the muscles of her arms moving in a practiced, steady cadence. The water would drip steadily back into the basin, a soft, repetitive sound that echoed in the quiet, damp atmosphere of the washhouse. One by one, the sheets and shirts were processed, their heavy, wet weight providing a grounding sensation as they were moved from tub to tub. As the sun began to set, the linens were carried out to the garden and hung on long lines, catching the cool evening breeze. The blue particles remained trapped deep within the cotton fibers, reflecting the fading light and hiding the wear of many years. Think of the soft texture of the drying cloth and the slow, steady rhythm of the wind as it ripples through the white expanse. The world slows down here amidst the steam and the soft blue light that settles over the day's labor. Every movement is deliberate, every rinse a step toward a peaceful, orderly home where time seems to stand still. Let your mind drift with the blue water as it settles at the bottom of the porcelain tub, its work finally done. The white sheets are now cool and crisp to the touch, ready to be folded and tucked away into a dark, cedar-scented chest. Close your eyes and envision the vast, quiet fields where the indigo once grew under a warm, unchanging sun. The blue is everywhere now, a soft, protective haze that covers the day's work and brings a profound sense of calm to the mind. Rest now, knowing the labor is finished, the colors are balanced, and the linens are perfectly, silently white. Discover more history by watching the next video. We're eager to share more with you. You can't go wrong. All our videos are deeply detailed, dull while fascinating, and distinctly sleep-inducing.